Okay, sorry, we were already at like 6.5 minutes for that, and I wasn't paying attention well enough in the first one. So this is our AC closet. We've got lines insulated. We've got up above, very nicely insulated. And let's see if we have manufacture date. No, we don't. However, serial date, our serial number starts with 08, so it might be from 2008. Very clean in there though, so love to see that. This is like a linen / storage closet. Very nice. So this wood flooring goes all the way into this downstairs bedroom. So it's not a, what do you call it? It's not a primary. It is a good sized bedroom, especially with the tall ceilings, makes it feel really large. You could get a king size bed in here, but you're not gonna be able to get a ton else. So like the width of the window is probably king size bed because you've got that little separator in the middle, and then nightstands on either side. So that would be like basically that whole wall, which this is pretty much a square. And so that would be basically this whole wall here. And you probably don't want to put a nightstand in front of that door. So I'm thinking it might be best, yeah, it's probably going to be best to do like a queen size bed here, and then your nightstand wouldn't really block the walkway into that. Ceiling fan is nice. And then the closet is actually a pretty good size. So walk-in closet, this is probably about, I don't know, maybe 5 feet. And then this is probably about 3. So pretty good size, and it's really tall, so you can get some nice storage up above too. Gonna do the backyard, and I think I'll have time on this video, and then we'll get the upstairs. Now, backyard is probably not as big as you guys have been looking for. Might have been a little deceiving on camera and pictures and stuff as to like how big it is, but it does kind of have that pie shape, so it's like out on either side, and it's mostly level, but it's not 100%. So you've got some space over here, which this has more of the slope, so I'm thinking mom's probably not going to want to utilize this space. And then over here is like the larger side of the yard, because the pie shape again, right? Really cool patio. Deck is nicely done. Be your gate to the front, or just either or, from the front to the back or the back to the front. And they've got a little walking path with the steps. And for the most part, all of this is level with like a little roll on the sides going down. But this is a good size space, and I think maybe, I don't know, might not be enough, but I think it might be enough. And then the other thing is to get down to the yard. They only have a little gate right here, so you may eventually put some sort of gate over here so that mom can get out this way, or even just like take those ballasts off and just have it open. The weather's so nice today. So one little step down, and then this is flagstone. Again, over here, there's more of a slant to the yard. And then behind me is more flat. This is a nice big fig tree right here. that looks pretty happy. These are all figs, or will be when they get bigger. But lots of figs. Gutters all the way around, so they are on the back side, so that's nice. But yeah, I don't know if it's showing on camera very well, but this is pretty steep of an incline. Just this little chunk over here. And then I don't know what those are. That's roses. These might be fruiting trees too. I don't know exactly what these are, but this looks like something's coming. Maybe this is that pear. I wonder if this is the house that had the picture with all the fruit on the table. This might be it. And so that might be a pear. Very happy. Lots and lots of fruit coming on that tree. That is another fig tree and another fig tree. I don't know. Those two right there. Don't know what's in here. The other thing to note is that this is Kyle Sealy Parkway. Kyle Seal Parkway. Kyle Sealy Parkway. I don't know which way it's supposed to be pronounced, but I don't know if that bothers you or not, but there is going to be some road noise. This one here, I don't see any fruit yet. Oh yeah, there are. Look, there's tons of these little things. I wonder what these are. All over this tree, like every branch almost. There's gonna be tons of whatever that fruit is. I don't know. Is that the same? That might also be pears. That might be the same type tree. And then another fig tree. The roof looks to be in really good shape too. I'm not seeing cracks or seams that need to be recaulked on the siding. So that is good. That is nice. And yeah, I mean, overall, so far looks really nice. I think the two things are going to be, do you mind the road noise? Oh, and this right here is the vent for your microwave and your oven to actually be exhausted out in the exterior. So I think the two things are going to be, do you mind the slope, and then the road noise. So we'll go back inside and get upstairs.